Hey, everybody. How are y'all doing? Well, you know how it usually is. Always with my luck. I'm on my way home, back from Kileen. Oh, my bad. Hey, Tammy, how you doing, sis? Yeah. I got the cops called on me trying to go to Kileen, Texas to the Maxdale Bridge to go spend the night. They thought I was a homeless person trying to set up camp. I was like, no, I do YouTube and everything. And I'm all right, sis. I'm okay. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I gotta check my bank account. See if I got paid yet or not. Be right back. Haven't got paid yet. Get paid tomorrow. Yes, Tammy. Yes, I need you to whip them. But yeah, see, and that's one of the things, that's what I don't understand about stuff. I went to an abandoned location, but it's also considered a historical marker. So I can't I can't I can't set up I don't know where I'm going to go to start doing my Survivor Chronicles. I don't know. There is no empty spots of land that nobody owns that I can record at. And I was thinking, hey, it's an abandoned location and this would be okay. But no. I mean, I can understand it. I mean, you can't go and camp at like Civil War battlefields. You can't go and camp at, castles. You can't go and camp at any place that is that is, has humans around it. Because in this day of age, anybody and everybody's willing to pick up their phone and call the cops. Hey, Pikachu sis, how you doing? How you doing, Nicole? Yeah, I had the cops called on me, Nicole. Yeah, when you need cops, they're never around, but when somebody else calls the cops on you, they're right there. Um, and that's the thing, like people need to learn this stuff, especially when they go to abandoned locations and everything. That somebody somewhere is going to have the cops called on them. Somewhere, somebody is going to be going to jail one night. I mean, the cops were nice and everything, and I told them and I showed them my channel and stuff, and I was like, look, I'm a YouTuber, you know? And they were like, yeah, well, there's been so much defacing and like people spray painting the bridge and using it to do drugs and all this stuff that they just don't allow anybody around there anymore because humans are sorry. Humans are humans are despicable. If it wasn't for humans destroying stuff, we could go and look at all this. Hey Aaron, how you doing, sis? Yeah, they were, and I had my handgun on me and everything, and the cops come. Like I could have went to jail. But they did the serial number search and everything. They found out the gun is mine, and I don't have any felonies or anything. And I told them, I said, it's just for protection against people. And they were like, yeah, you know, they thought I was like a convict. Now I don't know what I'm going to do now. Because I was so excited to go to Kileen. I was so excited to go to this haunted bridge and get three things done in one go. I was going to do bushcrafting. I was going to do paranormal searching. I was going to do cryptid research. But no. No, can't do anything. I should have told him I escaped from a mental institute. Maybe I would have had a vacation. They put me in jail. I'd get, free AC. I'd get I'd get a full workout experience and free food. Man, I should have, dang it. I know, I was too, Iron. Well, I gotta think of something else to do, sis. Can't trust anything in a city. I was like, it's only 2 hours away. What bad could happen out there? Get three police cars rolling up, shining a light in my face. Boy, what you doing out here? You out here homeless? No. You're a YouTuber? Yeah. What channel you got? Second Star Survival. I'm looking you up right now, boy. Okay. You want me to take down my tent now? No, you're gonna stay right there, boy, until we figure out what's going on. Yeah. Hey, Carl. What I do? I went to Kileen, Texas, and I was setting up camp, and I got cops called on me because it's a historical marker. And I can't set up camp or anything around it. Hey, D, how you doing? So I was there for like 4 hours with these cops. They didn't handcuff me or anything. I was just stuck there with them. They didn't even know how to react when I said that. I said, I'm a security guard. Here's my credentials. I'm level 4. They had to do my background search. They were like, let's see the gun on your side. Is it stolen? No, it's not stolen. Here. You want the clip too? Here. It's not even loaded. Oh, trust me. Trust me, Carl. I wouldn't be on here if I did that. I'd be taking a nice, sweet vacation somewhere. But that's the thing with all you, okay? Learn from me. Learn from my mistakes. Don't be going to national monuments and stuff and acting a fool, trying to get right. Because if you tell a cop that's in a backwoods town that you talk to spirits and that you're a ghost hunter or a cryptid hunter, they're going to lock you up in the mental institute. You know that, right? Hell, I was setting up camp to do bushcrafting and they thought I was homeless. Because that's how the homeless live out here. They live in tent communities. Right, D? Hey, David, how you doing? Yeah. There's nothing that you can do but laugh at this situation. A hug jacket? Tammy, you'd be more dangerous in a hug jacket than not being in one. Yeah, I I wanted to do three different things in one go, D, because I don't really have that much free time. So I wanted to go to this location because it was a haunted location and also has cryptid sightings of Sasquatch out there. So I wanted to do bushcrafting, do some, late nights, ghost paranormal investigating, and also do some cryptid investigating. Hey, Jamie boy. Hey, bud. How you doing? But if I just wanted to go out camping, yeah, I I would do that. But I want you to make a scenario for the other people in our communities, like the ghost hunters, the cryptid hunters, the para urbex people, and show them, what to do if you're in a situation where you need to survive or you hurt yourself in a situation like that. Right, Iron. Yeah, I would have been able to cover everything. And yes, Tammy, I'm saying you're a good girl, sis. Good girl. You like to hurt yourself, but you're a good girl. Oh, come on. Get out of my way, car. But, everything is not easy anymore. It's not as easy as it was 20 years ago when people did not care about ghost hunting or cryptid hunting or any of this stuff. You know, you I hate to blame you paranormal people, but the people of the paranormal field has screwed us that like to do wild camping. Yeah, right, Iron. Casper the non-friendly ghost. Wouldn't that be Jasper the non-friendly ghost? But you know, with everybody that has glamorized paranormal and cryptid hunting and everything, all these spots that are known locations that are literally landmarks and people of, you know, urbex exploration have ruined it for everybody else because everybody has a YouTube channel, correct? You know, yeah, Iron, yeah. Right, Carl. Yeah, we gotta give Tammy all the safety precautions. But yeah, I mean everybody now is a quote unquote YouTuber now. And everybody has went to every location known to man multiple times. And here's the thing, a lot of people that follow these para-urbex people, paranormal hunters, cryptid hunters, bushcrafters, they are the people that follow these people are not nice people. Like what they told me about what's happening to the Maxdale Bridge. They said there has been more people coming to that area vandalizing that, you know, historical marker. And you can just look at the bridge and look at all the graffiti that is on it. And most people don't even know the Maxdale Bridge, like residents. I went asking around the residents and everything how to get to Maxdale Bridge. And they're like, I don't even know what Maxdale Bridge is. So it's not the residents, it's not the people in that town that is vandal. We got you the preschool safety scissors, Tammy. Right, Iron. Right. Yeah. They're you can't go and enjoy the past anymore. People go to these locations, they bust out windows, they take spray paint. I mean, ugh. It's like people need to grow up. All these teenagers and kids in their 20s, and yeah, I call people in their 20s kids because they are. They're still kids. I used to be 20. I know how stupid I was when I was 20. Oh, really, Iron? Huh. But I don't know. It just pisses me off. Tammy. Oh, we love you, Tammy. But it's and also I wasn't a resident of Kileen. I wasn't a resident of Kileen, Texas. So that was already one strike against me. I was an outsider coming coming to a remote location that not even the true residents of that area knows that existed, and trying to make money off of it. That's what they called me. That's what they told me. They said YouTubers are only people that come here and try to make money off of the backs of other people. And I said, good luck on me making money. I said, I don't even know 600 people. You have to have like over 1 million people to even try to make money on YouTube. Hey, Steven. I was like, trust me. Do I look like I'm making money off of YouTube? I said, I said, look at me. Do I look like I'm making money off of YouTube? No. Hell yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Iron. I'm going to retire off of YouTube. Let me tell you. This is my 401k plan. I'll tell you that. Living on ramen noodles. My my insignificant money. But yeah, they think when you say I'm a YouTuber, they all think, you're like oh, what's that guy's name? Mr. Beast. Tammy. Oh, hell. Iron Maiden. Iron is really an Iron Maiden. Don't let her fool you. That girl can take down anybody. Uh, so here's what I learned today. All right. Don't go, don't be an outsider and go to small rural country towns. Oh no, no, there is, Carl. There's a whole entire ghost town community on YouTube. And there's also people that go to old, mine shafts and everything. They're small communities, but they're out there. Yeah, they came from Tammy's house. Don't worry. Don't worry, D. Yep, yep. A lot of people do. A lot of people think iron. Iron's a male. Well, Carl. Boy, you got a purty mouth. The hell I do. That's why I took my handgun. No, 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 no. I grew up near the Appalachian Mountains. I ain't dealing with those kind of rednecks anymore. Oh yeah, D, yeah. Stephen. I call you Steven. Yeah. Uh, God, I'm pissed. May not sound like it, but I am annoyed. No, I'm more annoyed than I am pissed. Cops held me up for 4 hours. 4 hours. They didn't even put handcuffs on me. I just sat at the place smoking a cigarette while they ran reports on me. Hell, I thought they were going to ask me for the name of my firstborn child and, you know, give them the blood of a virgin or something. Right, Carl? Yeah, 4 hours, Iron. 4 hours, sis. And you know what they did? They searched my bags. They searched my bags to make sure I had no drugs. I was like, sure, go ahead. I was like, if you find something, let me know. Because I would have been taking it by now. That didn't roll over too well with them. Oh, I know, Drop. I know. How you doing, Drop? Really, D? Well, well, that sucks. I didn't get their name, their badge numbers or anything. Right, Iron? Send a messenger pigeon. Oh, God. I don't know. I don't know what they were doing. I think they were sending Morse code. In reality, I think they were holding me there just because there was other people in the area. And I think they were holding me to make an example out of me to tell everybody else to get away from that area. Because, you know, there was some younger couples and everything that was out at that bridge, but they seemed to disappear after, the cops came, and, because they didn't put cuffs on me. They were just there. Like, a lot of it, they were asking me, like, dumb questions. You know what I mean? Like, they weren't holding me against my will, you know? Yeah, drop. Yeah. I did a live stream about Tractor Supply. They don't have any chickens, but they have their chicken pens set up, like the baby chick holding pens, but nothing's there. Yeah. Carl. Carl, you should have been my partner in crime. You would have seen me and Carl on the next on the paper, the headline news of the daily paper. D. Yeah. They were just asking me oddball questions, and after I told them I was a YouTuber and stuff, they were asking me like, "What's it like being a YouTuber?" And I was like, "I don't know. You make a lot of friends and you just sit around and bullshit on live streams." Yeah. I mean, now that I look at it, I was annoyed with the whole situation, but they didn't detain me. They didn't handcuff me. But they were really, I mean, it was really them making an example out of me to everybody else that was in that area. And I deal with the cops all the time in security. If they don't have anything on you, they usually they usually like to make examples of people a lot, especially here in Texas. Carl. When they didn't bring out handcuffs or anything after the first hour, I was like, cool, you know. I think it was just them making a presence, because after after about an hour and a half there, they allowed me to they allowed me to pick up my stuff, pack up my tent, and you know, after I got all my stuff taken care of and packed up and everything, they kind of walked with me. Like, they walked one on the right side, one on the left side, and one behind me to make sure that I got in my car, loaded my stuff up. And, they were like, "Have a good day, sir." And I was like, "Y'all have a good day, too." Right? Yeah. I mean, I know I could probably do something about it, but they were some old, you know, Dukes of Hazard, hillbilly, backwoods cops, like with their wonderful Texas 10-gallon cowboy hats on that has their badge and all this stuff. They captured and released me. Yeah, yeah, Shire. They put a microchip in me. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was the local cops. Yeah, it was just the county cops. It wasn't state troopers or anything. Yeah, good old boys. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I was in a catch and release program back into my natural environment. Actually, they took me out of my natural environment and made me leave. I think they were tracking me to watch my breeding movement. They're on to me, Shire. They're on to me. They know I'm not from this world. I'm a special Machu. I'm a very special Machu. Did Barney have one bullet? I don't know. I should have asked. I should have asked not. Drop. Oh, jeez. That would have been great. Oh, I just think they didn't have anything better to do with their life but to bother the non-resident. Nickel plated. Oh, Shire. Did you get a raise? No, but they did say we don't take too kindly to YouTubers, though. And I was like, oh, I was like, come on, man, I'm a good YouTuber. I was like, I'm not like the majority of troll YouTubers that want to go and cause problems. They said we don't take too kindly to YouTubers. I'll always remember that. Too kindly to YouTubers. Right, drop. Yeah. Uh, oh well. I mean, nowadays there's so many cops on TikTok and like I thought maybe they were filming me to do a TikTok. Dice, drop dice. Shire, your lunge stretches. Oh, oh, jeez. Yeah. It upset me, but oh well. But now that I look at it, it was funny, you know. It was funny, but it was a complete waste of time. Yeah, TikTok is the devil, Bobby Boucher. The devil, I say. Oh well. Just ruined my whole mood. Oh jeez. Drop. Oh, I think I would have got the taser for that one. Nobody but me dating my sister and my cousin. I thought I thought at first when one got out of the car to come up and the next one got out of the car and then the next one got out of the car, I thought they were going to be like, "Hey, my name's Daryl. This is my brother Daryl. This is my other brother Daryl." I was like, "Oh God." I know, right, Iron? Yeah. Yeah, I got my tent set up. I got my rain fly on. I just processed enough wood and everything to make a fire, and I popped out my little mini camp seat, and I just started to sit down, and I was about to make a fire, and here they come, and I'm like, what's going on? Right, David? Yeah, I didn't even get my sleeping bag out. I didn't even have time to unpack my bag, you know? And I was wondering why there was no other cars there, but there was still people there. Made me wonder, you know? Right, Shire? Yeah, yeah, Iron, I do. No, they said that there was somebody that actually called the cops on me because they thought I was a homeless person setting up camp for the night. And the only people that would have called, because there was no other houses around. It had to be one of the younger couples that was on the bridge or walking around on the trails. Yeah, I didn't even have a chance to unpack your crayons, Tammy. Mm, right, drop. Uh, Texas public land is considered parks. But going out going out to random land locations technically is considered private property unless unless there's a city building or a government made structure on it. I know I do, don't I, Drop? Yeah, it is illegal to be homeless in Texas unless you are in a homeless sanctioned um area, a homeless like tent sanctioned area. Probably Carl. I don't know. Tammy. Oh, Tammy. Yeah, I mean, like even the pictures on Google Maps are before before the epidemic that happened. Yeah, here in Texas, if you fall asleep in your car and your keys are in the ignition, the cops can arrest you for drunk driving. It's fucking in a Russian accent. Oh, that's great. Nice, D. Yeah, brother. I hope your hip gets fixed soon. Mm-hmm. Well, even if you're not drunk and you fall asleep in your vehicle with the key in the ignition, even if you pass the sobriety test, that is a that is considered being intoxicated because you did not remove your key from the ignition switch. I mean, the car could be completely off, but if they come up and knock on your window and see that you're asleep in the car and your key is in the ignition, they'll arrest you for drunk driving. Yeah, yeah, Carl. It doesn't even matter if you are in the driver's seat or not. Yeah, Shire it is jock strap. Yeah, I'd like to go to Delaware too. Never been there. Right iron. You get that extra burst of energy, huh? Shire, you run around without clothes all the time, sir. You know how it is. Yeah, the whole minimalist movement and everything that hit most of the first world countries. I mean, I've seen people in Japan that only have like 6 pairs of clothes. Like, so they interchange it out every day. Oh, I got you, drop. Oh, comrade, I need you to take me to Delaware. I have a briefcase that needs to be in Delaware in 72 hours. I, I have I have money for the big guy. I was dropped in Texas, crossing the border from Mexico. For colder months, Tammy. Oh, yes, yes. Russian agent Matt. Secret agent Matt. Secret agent Matt. Ugh. Shire. Oh, rug burns, huh? It probably would have dropped. Oh, jeez. I would have been tasered, and the other two cops would have like done a power driver, like an elbow drop from one of the trees onto me. Nice, D. Nice, nice. Matt Koski, yes. Oh, you're right, Carl. Oh, yes, yes. I mean, hell, Texans already think I'm from a colder state, and when I'm walking around here in 40-degree weather with a tank top on, I'm like, it's hot. They're like, I'm freezing. Yeah, I know, right, drop? Oh, jeez. I wouldn't even be lucky enough to get the knee. They would just put the boot to the throat, trying to act like some special forces. Like, look what we caught. Oh yeah, that does sound like a great hike. Right, Carl? Oh man. The boss needs the briefcase. If not, I'd lose my life. Oh god. It would be better if I was, 20 years younger and I was built like um what's his name from Rocky? Not Rocky, but the Russian boxer in Rocky 3. Then I could pull off that accent really good. Now I look like a secondhand, roadkill. Yeah. This world is something else anymore. I remember growing up and there was so many abandoned old buildings, so many abandoned businesses and all this stuff, and now and you could just walk into those places. Like they didn't even lock up abandoned buildings. But now with squatters and all this stuff and everything, like anybody that doesn't look normal. And that's what I was talking about with the gray man theory. I thought wearing my tank top and my boots and just, some basic cargo pants, nobody would have a problem with me dressed like that. But then I looked at the people on the trail. The people on the trail and everything, they had the girls were wearing yoga pants and like leopard print shirts, and the guys were wearing these tight like biker shorts. Yeah, yeah, drop, yeah. Yes, 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 Carl. Right, Iron. That was our fun. But now with squatters and so much homeless and everything that's going on, that the city locks everything up, and they're afraid somebody's going to go in there and start living there. And it's kind of the way that they thought I was going to do at that Maxdale Bridge, because that bridge is over a river. So I could have done fishing. I could have got clean water to boil and drink. I am There was so much that I could have done out there in bushcrafting and stuff. But because it was such an abundant resource and everything, I guess that's why they run people off from camping or doing anything overnight, is unless through binoculars. Right, right. Yeah, iron, yeah. Th- yeah, we would have put Shire right in the middle of the bridge and let him do his whole entire dance routine, dance workout. Right, drop, yeah. Yeah. They still don't want to give you an address. They'd rather meet you at a location and talk about it, and show you pictures of it, instead of having you actually go to a location and go there. Right, Carl, yeah. Make a pass on one of them. Oh, that's great. Oh, geez. Well, I saw a TikTok the other night about this cop was doing his TikTok, and a guy, he was in an unmarked vehicle, right? And
this random stranger opens up the back door and everything and gets into the back seat of the cop car. The cop's in his uniform and everything, and he turns and looks. He's like, "Why the hell are you in my car?" And he says, "You're not my Uber driver?" He said, "Hell no, I'm not your Uber driver, but you're going with me now." And the guy's like, "No, no, 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 I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." Like, you know, it's one of those things, like people people of this day of age are stupid. They are so stupid. Right, right, Tammy. That oh, oh, Shire. Nah, you don't offend me, Iron. Nobody offends me here. Shire gets offended when you talk about bay farts, though. Oh, Shire and his lonely, lonely bay fart. Well, I mean, it's not just that, Iron. I mean, we literally have everything telling us what to do. We have technology reminding us of when to wake up. We don't even have an alarm system anymore, like an alarm clock. It's all on our phone. I mean, the majority of humans don't even, the majority of the newer generations, they don't even know how to remember a phone number. They cannot remember a phone number. They say, "Oh, here," and they hand you their phone and say, "Type your phone number in here," because why not? It's easier. Right drop, yeah. Yeah, literally everybody is owned by Google or Iron. Carl. Yeah, it's just the world is such a different place now. And I know every generation has said it about the previous generation, you know, but literally these last two generations have been the worst two generations out of all of us. Yeah, cicada rhythm. Yeah, I love cicadas. Oh wait, that's not cicadas. Sorry, circadian. Circadian. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, drop. They are. Yeah, Shire. Yes, that it's because people have been made to be too sensitive. I mean, everybody is too sensitive. Everybody has something to be offended by. It's if you don't like somebody's outfit, they are offended. If you don't like if you don't like their artwork, they're offended. It it's I don't know. You know, when I was a kid and we fell and we hurt ourselves, like my grandfather would say, just rub some dirt on it and get to walking, you know? Like, I'm sorry, Iron. Oh, yeah, Drop. Yeah, I've seen that movie, brother. Yeah. Yes. Everybody is a victim. Sorry, I'm opening up my Monster Java coffee and energy. Isn't the two words coffee and energy a contradiction to each other? Yeah, you're not allowed to raise kids right. I mean, hell, when I was young, my grandmother would beat me half to death with a rolling pin, like, but now you can't even lay a hand on a child. Yes, yes, Drop. Really, Carl. I was coming to get the windshield wiper off. I'm gonna go back out. That's when I was gonna come in and talk to you. No, 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 she hasn't. Say hello to Miss Star. Say hi. They can hear you. Say hi. Okay. All right. I'll let you know when I'm about to leave. Okay. Yeah. She says hello, everyone. A Russian ship is sinking. No, no, my grandmother was full-blooded Cherokee, Iron. She there was a story about my grandmother, okay? When okay, here's the thing. My grandfather one time he told me if I did good enough work for him when I was 12 years old that I could pick whatever baby cow that I wanted out of the next run of cows, and it that cow would be mine, and I could raise her and I could start my own dairy farm. And I busted my ass that whole entire season, and one calf was born that I just truly, truly loved, and I named her Wooly. And then, I was young. I was 12 years old. I was I wasn't dumb for my age, but I wasn't susceptible to seeing the bad between the lies. You know what I mean? And it was a hard season that year, and my grandfather had to sell off a lot of his cows to make money to buy feed and everything for our next generation of cows. Well, he turned to me and told me that he's sorry he can't let me have Wooly. Wooly has to be a part of the herd, and she needs to be used as a milker for us. And I got so pissed with my grandfather, and I was 12 years old, and I started cussing him out. I started cussing the whole entire thing, and I said, I'm never helping you again. I'm never doing any of this stuff again. You used me, lied to me, and you won't even pay me for what I'm worth. And, you know, and my, and I just took off running, and I went back into the house and everything. And I said, I'm not helping you anymore today. And my grandmother, she was the matriarch of the house. You listen to what my grandmother said. If not, you would you would pay the consequences. And my grandmother, I came in and said, I'm not helping grandpa anymore. I'm not doing it. I'm done for the day. And my grandmother said, get out there and help your grandfather. He is 80 something years old. Go help him. And I said, no, no, grandma, I'm not doing it. He lied to me. I can't have my cow. And she said, do it or you're going to pay. And I was like, do whatever you want to do to me, grandmother. And she started beating me on the back of the head and everything. So I took off running out the front door and everything. And I just was not coming back. And she stood on the front porch with her rolling pin. And she let me get probably about five or maybe about, maybe about 30 yards out into the yard and everything. And I was running. And that woman stood on the porch, reared back with that rolling pin, and chunked it. And just like a Hail Mary in a football game, I was running, and she did the math and the angle, and that rolling pin came. I heard it. It went whoop, whoop, whoop. And all I remember was a thud in the back of my head and darkness. Yeah, like just darkness. And I remember waking up in my bed with a knot the size of a knot the size of a softball in the back of my head. And she looked at me and she said, "Are you ever going to tell me no again?" And I said, "No, grandmother. No, no, I won't." Because if that woman could, pinpoint and hit me like that, shit. I know. That's the same with me, Iron. I would have loved to have my own calf. But, then I realized after my grandfather sat me down and told me what was going on and why he couldn't give me my calf. Oh yeah, Carl, yeah. But after my grandfather sat me down and talked to me man to man and told me what was going on, then I realized what kind of situation we were in. Because I didn't think that we were poor. We always had food. I knew what poor was in the city. I knew what poor was with my family. Not having food, barely able to do anything. I would have to eat out of trash bins, just to get something to eat. But when I was at my grandparents' during the summer, we always had food. There was breakfast and dinner, we never had to worry about it. And we could always go out, and the meat that we had, we didn't take it from the animals on the farm. We took it from deer, raccoons, squirrels, whatever. Oh yeah, yeah, Tammy. Yeah, it was a learning experience, and I never thought we was poor with my grandparents. I thought my grandparents were so rich, but we didn't have running water in the house. We we didn't have hot water. We didn't have an indoor bathroom. We had an outhouse. Yeah. Yeah, every summer I would never miss going to my grandparents. Like, but they wanted me to have my school. They wanted me to learn. They didn't want me to be like them. But in the reality of everything, even with me going to school, even with me getting an education, I've turned into my grandparents. Right, iron. I mean, I've been backslapped. I've had hickories used on me. My grandmother's broken a broom handle across my back. I mean, I was a kid back then, and my grandmother did all that stuff to me because I was hard-headed and I was a boy. And like, I would get so pissed that she would literally have to beat me to pass me out. But when I turned 15 and everything, I got a job. I got a job shoveling manure out of the back of a landscaping company. And I saved up enough money and everything. I saved up almost $3,000. And I had my grandfather take me to the local hardware shop, and we got iron pipes, well, copper pipes, and we hooked it up from the hand pump, running to the house, had fresh, hot running water. I bought a water heater for my grandfather and grandmother. And me and my grandfather worked all summer long building my grandmother and my grandfather an indoor bathroom. And I even made my grandfather cry for doing it. Like, and my grandfather was one of the sternest men in the world. Like, he went through World War II, the Korean War, and he helped build the Sequoia nuclear power plant, the two smoke pillars. And this man was on a 5-inch piece of board with hemp rope on a pulley, pulling himself up thousands upon thousands of feet up in the air, and brick masoning this whole entire, both smoke pillars. I mean, that man did everything that he could for his family. Yeah, Carl. Yeah. Yeah. Right, Tammy. Yeah. But That's the first time I ever saw my grandfather cry is when I brought hot water and inside plumbing into their house. And that's because I loved and respected my grandparents so much because my grandfather sat me down and didn't look at me like a child. He looked at me like an equal and talked to me like I was an equal. Right, Tammy? Hey, Nicole, sis, how you doing? Yeah, I mean, you know, my grandparents made their house and everything after the Korean War, and it was, they never had any plumbing or anything from that time period until I was 15 in the mid 90s. From almost around the 60s to the 90s, they did not have any hot water at all. They heated their water on a wood stove. I'm I'm glad, Nicole sis. You sure you're okay? You can always contact me, Nicole, if you need to talk. But, you know, like generations today, they would not know what to do in an SHTF situation there was no hot water, where there was no where there was no anything, like they don't even know how to drill their own well. They don't even know how to find water. I'm glad, Nicole. Always remember, you can always contact me on Twitter, Nicole, if you need to talk. If anything goes wrong. I'm glad you're here, though, sis. Right, Iron. Yeah. Yeah, Carl. Yeah. There's a story about my grandfather. My grandfather was the one that got me smoking, right? And he would always send me down to the local bait and tackle shop because in Donald, Georgia, there was only like a small percentage of people, you know, and they didn't have big grocery stores or anything. They had a small neighborhood bait and tackle shop that had everything, you know, and it was kind of like a general store. And every every 3 months, my grandfather would get paid by the milking company that would come and take his stockpile of milk, and he would get paid every 3 months. And when he got paid, he would give me almost $100, and I would walk down to the general store and I would buy him Lucky Strike non-filter cigarettes. And this man, I mean, if people think I smoke a lot, my grandfather would smoke a cigarette, then on the butt of that cigarette, he would light the next cigarette right after another. And, well, one day I thought I was smart. I was 12 years old, and I thought I was smart. I thought he wouldn't know if I take one pack of cigarettes and I go and I smoke, right? Well, I hid behind this big oak tree that we had, and I lit one of them up, and I was smoking it, and I started coughing my head off. I know. I'm glad you're liking camping now, Nicole. Oh yeah, yeah, Iron. But I thought I was smart. I was gonna smoke and everything. And I was like, well, my grandfather smoked, so he wouldn't know if I was smoking. Well, I'm sitting there, I'm coughing my head off and everything. And here's my grandfather. He comes around the big oak and he's like, boy, why are you smoking? I said, because I want to be like you, Grandpa. And you smoke, and that's a symbolization of a good man. And he's like, no, the reason why I smoke is from war and pain and suffering and to get my mind off of everything. And I was like, well, I want to be like you. Yeah, that cough will always get you. And, you know, he's like, well, I'm going to get you to quit. I'm going to get you to quit smoking them. You're going to smoke that whole entire pack of cigarettes back to back like I do and see if you want them afterwards. I was like, okay. So I just started smoking and smoking and smoking. I smoked all 20 of those cigarettes and I threw up like 3 times and and my grandfather said, "You want another one?" And I said, "No, I don't." And he's like, "Okay." Well, 2 hours later, I looked at my grandfather and I said, "Hey, Grandpa, can I have a cigarette?" he's like, he's like, "What?" And I was like, "Now you made me addicted to them. Now I want one." And he just shook his head and he's like, "Crap, what did I do?" Hey, kitten, how you doing? But I've been smoking since I was 12 years old. Like, yeah, yeah. He taught me about brand loyalty too. Yeah. See, I couldn't. I at that time I couldn't go with Lucky Strike non-filters anymore. I had to go for menthol cigarettes. Like I went with Salem's, and my grandfather hated me for that because I could get Salem so much cheaper in the projects because everybody in the projects smoked Salem's. And but just recently, they started bringing back Lucky Strikes, and I smoke Lucky Strikes now because it reminds me of my grandfather. Oh yeah, Carl, yeah. Yeah. My grandfather and grandmother had 12 children. They had 6 boys and 6 girls. And like a lot of my uncles never made it because 3 of my uncles died in Vietnam. Yeah, Salem's. They're not, I mean, Salem's aren't really a brand anymore, but I used to smoke what's called Salem Blacks. Okay, Salem Black had 19 regular cigarettes. Then they had a green filter one, and that was called your lucky cigarette. Because back in the 90s and the 2000s, there was a thing called your lucky cigarette. And a lucky cigarette is where you would take one of your cigarettes and you would flip it the opposite way. And you would smoke your lucky cigarette if A, you won big while gambling, or if you got laid that night. That would be the cigarette that you would smoke after sex. So, yeah, Iron, it was. But Salem created the black label, and that one green filter cigarette was your lucky cigarette. You would flip it around and hold it down, and that green filter had more menthol in it than all the other cigarettes. I don't do a lucky cigarette anymore, but I used to do it when I was young. Yeah, yeah, Tammy. But like in America, a lot of people right, Carl? That's what my grandfather said too. He said he would never quit smoking if he didn't if he didn't die in World War II or the Korean War. Cigarettes ain't going to take him out. That man literally had a stroke. My grandfather had a stroke on his uh 1901 Imperial John Deere Imperial tractor. He was driving the tractor, tilling up the land and everything for our next grow period. And he had a stroke that turned his whole entire face to the complete right side of his body. And that man, while he was having a stroke, completed that whole entire half acre of land, tilling it up and sowing the seeds in it. And then he came in and told my grandmother that he wasn't feeling good and he was going to go lay down. And his face was stretched all the way to the right side of his face. It took him 6 months before his muscles relaxed to straighten his face all the way back around. And he was still working on the farm when that happened. Ain't that right, D? Yeah. Oh, yeah, Iron. Yeah. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha, Shire. Yeah. The Welsh Irish that can't swim. Oh, that's wonderful, Shire. Oh, my goodness. But, you know, my grandfather told me this a long time ago. And technically, it's true. He said all of the good, hard, true men of the world died in World War II. He said in my generation, he said your generation is going to be the downfall of what we built as a society. And he said, not just your generation in America, but your generation all over the world is going to bring the downfall of the world. And technically, my grandfather was right, because all these new laws, all these changes, everything are from the people of my generation that's doing it. There is no safety net anymore. There is no betterment in the world. Oh yeah, Tammy, yeah. And it's one of those things. I mean, hell, even the people in our army today don't want to be in the army. They don't want to go and see war. What is it, Clo-Clo, baby? Sorry, I'm talking with my dog. But it's just something. Something is not right from my generation. My generation has caused the downfall of a lot of shit. But also, you can say that about any great civilization that came before. You know, look at the last generation of Rome that destroyed the Roman Empire. I mean, that generation were so lenient towards the British barbarians, quote unquote barbarians. They just opened up their gates and let the British barbarians in to destroy Rome. And that's literally what what our government and our generation is doing with everybody else. Oh, really? Really, Shire? Really, Iron? Huh? Nice. Yeah. My grandfather on my dad's side of the family went to World War II and the Korean War, and he was Cherokee. And you know what they did to him when he joined World War II? They put him with the Wind Talkers. Even though he was not from the same tribe, he did not know their language or anything, but he was put with them because of segregation. They said, "Oh, you look like them, so you're going to be platooned with them." Like the Tuskegee Airmen, all these other different race people that helped in World War II. Like, you don't really ever hear any of them getting praised or anything when it comes to war. Nice, Carl. Nice. My grandfather, my grandfather and his platoon snuck up on a enemy German encampment one night, and they took all of those German encampment. It was like, I think it was like 40 German soldiers. They were all Nazi youth soldiers. And my grandfather, being the asshole that he was, found the sergeant or lieutenant or whatever, one of the high ranking soldiers of the youth encampment, and took his golden Luger and his Hitler Youth knife from him and kept it. No problem, Nicole says, no problem. But, they returned back, and, my grandfather never really brought out any of his World War II gear or anything. But I know it's buried. I know that golden Luger is buried somewhere on my grandfather's land, wrapped in oil cloths, and that Hitler Youth knife is wrapped in oilcloths and buried on the land somewhere. My grandfather never told me where it was, but my uncle owns that land now, and I bet you anything that that golden Luger is worth a pretty penny probably now, because it was encased in gold. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Yeah, iron. Yeah. I mean, and it was in. I mean, it was literally real gold. Like, I don't know how they made it or anything. Like, the whole thing wasn't gold. I think it was like it was gold. Like the outer part of it was etched in gold or something. Gotcha, Jamie. Well, see, that's the thing. That's the difference between what happened in with the British soldiers and American soldiers. Like, the American soldiers got to send back all their stuff when they would return home from war. They got to bring all their service gear and everything back home. Their uniform, their backpack, their Alice bags, their rucksacks, all that stuff. Even their guns and any war metal, like war items that they stole. But I think the British soldiers had to turn it all in, didn't they? See, that's what I want to do, D. But me and my uncle are not on good talking terms. So, because all that land was supposed to be left to me, but I was 16 when No, I was 18 when they died. And my grandparents never made a will. So my uncle, being the older person and being what he was, being the oldest son, he got to claim all that land. I didn't get to claim it at all. So I didn't get any of that land. I didn't get anything from my grandparents. The only thing I got was my grandfather's medicine bag, and that was it. Nice, Carl. Nice. Yeah, Tammy. See, that's what I thought. Yeah, yeah, D. If I ever go back to that land, if I ever go back to it, I will I will look for it because my grandfather told nobody where it is. My grandfather didn't even tell anybody except for me that story that he has, that he buried that golden Luger and that Nazi youth knife. So when I go back, I'll look for it. Ah, okay, okay, sure. So it was taken from. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Tammy. Yeah, I that's one of the things, that's one of the things that I'm going to go back to, like go on that land and look around. Yeah, D, the laws are so bad in Georgia, like because my grandparents were Cherokee, and by Cherokee law, if they say something, it's supposed to be taken by the family and given to whoever is supposed to have whatever. But my grandfather, but my uncle was a greedy son of a bitch, and he did not care about anybody else but himself. So he went to the court and everything and had it by white man's law that this land is his because he's the oldest son. I know, Iron. Yeah. See, David, that's what I heard too. I heard that it was just Hitler and some of his officers, but this when my grandfather told it, it was one of the higher officers of, like, the whole entire encampment was the graduating class of the Hitler youth, uh, the Hitler youth, and supposedly the high ranking officer of the Hitler youth got a golden Luger also. Wait, what? What, David? Really? Really, Shire? Hmm. Yeah, I understand, Tammy. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So, and it wasn't in the way that my grandfather told me that the Hitler youth knife that he got from that soldier was the bayonet version of the Hitler youth knife, not the pocket knife version that everybody has, but it's the actual bayonet version, the full tang, the full tang stiletto type. And he also said that it was like an ivory and black onyx handle. Really? See, even if I find that Luger, I would never sell it. That's a piece of history. I wouldn't feel good holding on to it, but it's a piece of history from my grandfather. I couldn't sell it. I really would not be able to sell it. Really, Carl. Yeah, Tammy, yeah. It is. And when you listen to the numbers 8,000, like that's 10,000 soldiers, 10,000 graves. And at that time period, that was a lot. But look at the population today. That is nothing. That is nothing compared to the population of today. I mean, all the lives and everything that was lost during World War II is just a quarter of a percent of the population today, 100 years, 100 plus years later. Oh, really, Shire? Hmm. Just imagine if SHTF happened, you know? Right, iron, you know? Like those numbers seem astronomical, you know? But in reality, that's just a drop in the bucket. Ah, shit. Ew, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell happened to my phone? What the hell? Yeah. I mean, it is hard to comprehend all the numbers and all the unknown bodies that were not accounted for during that war, you know? Yeah, right, Carl, yeah. I mean, just imagine if SHTF happens today, if something like a mass destruction happens. Look how many trillions of people that we have in this world. There would be not be enough land mass to bury every single human that would die in an SHTF situation today. We literally would be planting gardens on top of dead bodies if SHTF happened. Yeah, Iron. I mean, yeah, Carl. We really would. You would have to burn. You would literally have to burn all the mass bodies, all the mass. They would have to make. It reminds me of the movie from the 50s, Last Man on Earth, which was like, you know, has anybody here put a one in the chat if you have seen the Vincent Price movie Last Man on Earth? Just so I know y'all can understand what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, D. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But if you've seen the Vincent Price movie, and I want to say it came out in 50, around the 50s, mid 50s, late 50s. True, sure, yeah, that's true too, D. All right, so a lot of y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, take what's going on right now with the epidemic, right? At the beginning of the epidemic and everything. And that movie, there was a virus that was killing off all humanity. It was turning them. I don't remember if it was turning them into a zombie like creature. No, it was turning them into a vampire like creature. That's it. But, anyways, they had in the 50s to get rid of that virus, they literally showed the government making gigantic pits in rural areas. And when your child when your when a family member or a person died from that virus, they would take the body to these burn pits and throw the bodies into the burn pit to get rid of the body. And that is literally, except for the vampire part or the zombie part or whatever. That's true too, D. Yeah, right, Iron. Yeah. But watching that, watching that and seeing what's happening today, that's how the world would have to be. I mean, most likely the bodies aren't going to come back unless they literally find some way to do it. But in the next 10 years, they may come out with that technology. We don't know. We don't know what is going to happen in the next 10 years. But if a mass disease happens in the world, like look how they were doing with people during the beginning of the pandemic, you know, when they died, they would have a closed coffin with a plastic barrier on top of it if you died with that disease. All right, Nicole, sis, you have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, yeah. And that's the thing. Like, you would have, I mean, the mass increase of dead bodies, the mass increase of people, healthy people needing to dig all of this would be overwhelming in such a short period of time that the government and whoever else that is in higher powers would literally burn the bodies instead of burying them. Right, Shire. Right. That's what I'm trying to say. There is too many people in the world, and now more and more people are trying to leave the city to go out into rural areas that haven't been touched by the mass amounts of populations. So with all these new housing developments and all this stuff being built on bare land, they're finally realizing, just think, okay, just do this math in your head. One family, that has a husband, a wife, and 4 kids, 4 children, all right, in 16 to 20 years, those 4 children are going to have between 2 to 4 children of their own. Within that 20 years, those 2 to 4 children are going to have 2 to 4 children of their own. Within another 20 years, okay? We're in 60 years, all right? Not even a lifespan of one single human. We're in 60 years. Do the math on that, all right? 4, 8, 12, 16. 16 times 6, no, 16 times 4, 8, 12, 16, 32. Okay, so you're going to be doubling that every 20 years. So you're already almost at 100 people in 60 years for one family to breed all that. And that is a children generation and a grandchildren generation to a great grandchildren generation. That is more people than what than is in one human lifespan. And we are doing that every day. And there's what, 1.2 trillion people in this world that is having that many people every year. Yeah. That's what I mean. You could do that, but here's the thing with that Tibetan sky burial. If it was a disease that is able to spread and you feed that disease to the birds will contract that disease. And if those birds contract that disease, they are going to fly around and they are going to defecate and urinate on everything, spreading that disease more and more. But you have to look at all scenarios in a contagious virus situation. You can't just get rid of a contagious body. If the say the disease, because a disease will still stay active in a human body for up to 72 hours after the body dies, because your body is still a living organism. So if those animals eat the body or whatever, they contract the disease. They spread the disease even farther into rural areas, into areas that doesn't have a lot of human interaction. So now, instead of in the big cities getting just infected, now you have rural farming areas getting infected. Yeah, sure. Right, Iron. Yes, you do. You get some kind of weird, because not only not only does the bird have the virus that the humans have, but it also mutates because it's in a different organism. So now it is spread to not only contract into humans, but it's also able to contract into other animal forms. Yeah, Carl. Yeah. And that's how viruses spread. You know, viruses spread. If it is a highly contagious virus, it spreads throughout scavengers, it spreads through burning. Like, a a lot of contagious viruses live and thrive in extreme heat. So when you're burning the flesh turns into ash. The ash still has a minute form of the virus in it to spread out like a pore. So it goes into the air. The air then travels and collects that into the rain. The rain pours and it spreads the virus and the spores into drinking water, into your eyes, into your ears. Because here's the thing with diseases, even dysentery and cryptosporidia and stuff like that, you don't have to ingest the water to get those diseases. You can you can get those diseases just by splashing it in your eyes, splashing it into your ears, in your nose, on your lips. You can contract diseases in multiple different ways. I'm sorry, Iron. I'm sorry, but that's how it is. That's how diseases are. And our bodies are meant to fight it off, but our bodies cannot fight off everything. Well, that's the thing, Iron. Like, there was 2,000 chickens that contracted this new bird flu, and they literally euthanized every single one of those birds, and then they put them in incinerators. Those incinerators have smokestacks. Those smokestacks go up into the air. So people are not thinking. Believe that they will burn the virus without even testing this virus and seeing how contaminant it is to other birds. And say that you're burning 2,000 chickens that have this bird flu. The smoke goes up into the air, and say you have a flock of pigeons fly through it. Okay, that flock of pigeons that just flew through that is now contaminated. And pigeons are flying all over the place. They aren't just in cities, they fly everywhere. So if a pigeon comes to another farm and defecates in a, say, into another chicken pen, or at a zoo, and they defecate into a peacock or flamingo or whatever pen, they contract that disease. Well, here's the thing, Tammy. Because of the bird flu that's going on, KFC has now created vegetarian chicken. It tastes just like the KFC chicken. It's breaded just like the KFC chicken, but it's plant based. It's tofu based chicken because we are running out of chickens because of this bird flu. And now there is, I mean, you could still get some chickens, but even the chicken farms that KFC gets, their birds have been infected. So they're coming up with alternative sources to get chicken out to people, or quote unquote chicken. Yeah. And we seriously can contract whatever this new bird flu is. So if we can contract it, and we work in a chicken processing plant, we are continuously spreading the disease, and it's a never ending cycle. Right, Iron. So, see, yeah, a lot of plant based foods is coming out now because there is not enough protein and not enough living animals or farms that is safe from this disease, from this sickness. I mean, even in West Texas, they one beef cattle farm had to put down almost 50 cows because there's a new strain of mad cow disease coming out again. Never trust a turkey. Well, that's the thing, Shire. Turkey, turkey is not a really a high end food in America because people don't like it because of the sleep agents that it creates. Yeah, they were supposed to be iron, but the thing is you technically can't grow pure meat. Um, the cell regeneration in meat growing has a lifespan of only a few days. You know, it can't sit on the shelf for, I think, more than 4 days, or it starts to decompose and it's bad. Like, it will literally make people sick, and you have to sell it that day. So it has no shelf stability. That's the reason why they put a stop on lab raised meat. Well, yeah, I mean, you can make anything taste like something. as long as you know what the taste is. Yeah, yeah, iron. I mean, that's uh yeah. All right, everybody. I'm gonna have to get off here. The wife's hungry, and I got to go get her food. But well, I mean, well, I can put y'all on hold. If y'all give me a minute, let me go get what she wants and everything, and we'll continue this discussion. Just give me a few minutes. Just talk with each other and chat. I'll be right back. Okay? Sleeper cell turkeys, domestic terrorist turkeys. Okay, sorry about that. You buy Dave a red and white striped bobble hat? Really? Hey, Rain sis, how you doing? I want a brew. I'll take some Yorkshire tea. Yorkshire rosé. Because I want to be a pretentious cunt. All right, let me tell you something. I'll take that Yorkshire tea, and then I'll take me a small little biscuit, honey drizzled, and a Jolly Poppy. Yeah, Dave's probably somewhere. Dave's probably trapped looking at himself in the mirror. Tell you now, now, get to the chopper now. I don't know where he is, Shire. He's taking a break from YouTube. But Carl, Yorkshire tea is great. Upsetting some drummer wannabe. Oh, Dave. Davy Jones's locker. I miss Dave. But, um, oh, do y'all know I made a TikTok account? I went to the dark side. I made a TikTok account. I think I need to bring Shire onto my TikTok account so Shire can do his disco ball dance groove. Tastes like squirrel pee. How do you know what squirrel pee tastes like, Shire? Have you been nipping on the chestnut tree? Stay away from the twat tea. Take 5 steps away from the twat tea. I'm gonna I'm gonna do all kinds of Yorkshire advertisements, Yorkshire tea advertisements on TikTok just for Carl and Shire. In my perfect British accent. Alrighty now, chip chip cheerio. Just don't look up with your mouth open under a tree. Do they like to drop their nuts into your mouth too, Shire? Oh, jeez, Tammy. Squirrel, squirrel. Always be cautious around squirrels. They always want to drop their nuts on you. They just like throwing their nuts on the, Shire's face, though. Free safety glasses. No, that's great. A different version of T-Pack. Oh my god. Uh, that's one thing the the lovely British can can say that they claim is the namesake, the word of teabagging. Dip, dip, stir. Dip, dip, stir. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that when I meet up with Sasquatch and I tackle him to the ground. I'm gonna go up to him and I'm gonna teabag him and I'm gonna say dip, dip, stir. Dip, dip, stirs. Stir it real good, Sasquatch. Oh, up with you when I go across the pond. To do collaborate. Well, they didn't like me saying Walking Dead, I guess. They took me straight off. But yeah, you're gonna be my Carl Shire, Shire, Shear, Shahir. Got to do it in a southern accent, all American like. Shahir. Matthew. Oh, 5 minutes. It's gonna be like a 30-minute long thing of me calling Carl and Carl calling me. Twat, twat, twatty. Oh, jeez. Those. I've got a lifetime supply of that Yorkshire tea. Yorkshire, where all your twatty needs are met. Yorkshire tea. Rosé.
Now, okay, y'all got to tell me, what is a twat dish? What is a twat pastry that it needs to go with Yorkshire tea so I can put it on TikTok? What is a high class twatty dessert, a tea dessert? Come on, tell me, Shire. Could always have Tammy make me a Dorset cake. Dorsetin, Dorsetian, Setian. Right, Carl? Oh, jeez. I'm going to videotape Shire and his disco ball, jock strap, doing the Yorkshire teabag dance. Dip, dip, stir. Dip, dip, stir. Shire. And we gotta have Shire. We gotta have Shire when we advertise Yorkshire tea. We gotta have Shire doing his little dip dip stir dance. Yeah, Dorset lardy cake. Yeah, Scottish shortbread cake. All right, I'll have to I'll have to order that off of Amazon. You can't go a day without a wonderful warm cup of Yorkshire rosé tea with a side of Scottish shortbread cake. Oh, tea! Cheerio, lads and lasses. Oh, God. Oh. Cheerio. Safety glasses when you watch it. You're gonna wear your sunglasses at night, Tammy, because the sparkle off of Shire's disco balls will be a sight to remember. What the hell is that, Tammy? What is clotted cream? Tammy, what is clotted cream? That sounds like a disease. Pork shoe. Oh, jeez. Gravy, baby. Oh, groovy. I thought you said gravy, baby. Oh, God. Oh. Clotted cream. Oh, no. Oh, no. There's some weird name sounding stuff over in the over across the pond that are actually amazingly good dishes. Like black dick. Black dick. Oh no, spotted dick. That's it. Spotted dick. Spotted dick. I just like saying spotted dick. Shire, Shire, Shire. Would you like a piece of my spotted dick, sir? Am I? See? I told you. I told you. Carl just said it. I bet it's like some kind of like heavy. It's probably like heavy whipped cream. It's probably like how we have heavy, heavy cream, like the heavy whipped cream and stuff. It's probably like that. It's just a different different name for it. Oh, really? It's got raisins in it. Raisins, dried up grapes of wrath. Grapes of wrath. Right? Oh, yeah. I like raisins. I like raisins a lot. Look at all this UK terminology. Plaster me silly and call me Dixie. That's a terminology that's not used anymore. I don't think anybody in this day of age is going to use that terminology in the South again. Plaster me silly and call me Dixie. You get somebody coming out of the woods saying, I'll plaster you, silly pretty boy. Mm-hmm. Uh, that's where Shire went. Shire went MIA to go make a brew. What kind of brew did you make, Shire? What kind of tea are you dip stirring in it? What the hell, Carl? What the hell is all that? Pudding Jack. I like that. I like Bakewell tarts too. I like any kind of tart. Mm-hmm. Full cow's milk, heated up, then cooled down. Yeah, that's what I thought, Tammy. I thought it was like a heavy whipped cream. Yeah, that's what we do in the South. We just call it heavy whipped cream. See, we're not much different. We're not that different. Oh, Shire, Shire, oh, Shire, Shire, sir, Shire. please report to the main desk. Shire, please report to the main desk. Has lost her Shire. Please come to the front desk. Sir, you have been summoned. Yorkshire tea. Ha ha! Shire, you fell for my trap. You fell for my trap card. No, Tammy. Eel is not a wanted dish out here. Right, Carl? Oh, the Dorset knob. I want to dip my Dorset knob into my teacup. I just want to get the tip of my Dorset knob wet. That's all. Just the tip. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. No. I love the names of British, like, British desserts. Right. Right. Oh, shit. Oh, this is great. Oh, God. I'm gonna go into this gas station that has a little diner, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, can you make me a Dorset knob? I'm gonna say, can you make me a pudding jack? Oh, jeez, a savory biscuit. Crippled cock cider. That's stinking bishop's finger cheese. Oh, shit. Oh, jeez. Oh, I love British terms. I love it. Oh, shit. All around the Tammy's tip a knob. Oh, God. Just the tip. Just the tip of the knob, Shire. Nothing more. You can't ever get to the center of the knob. Just the tip. Oh, shit. Dip, dip, stir. Shire. Dip, dip, then stir. Oh, shit. Harry Whiskers Ale. Yes. Ah. Oh, shit. Oh, God. I feel like when I'm gonna go across the pond, I feel like I'm gonna get slapped when I say some of this stuff. Cause Matt, I'm gonna be like, yeah, give me some, give me some witch's hairy whiskers ale. whatever clock, whatever clockwise you want to go, Shire. Always choose the opposite of what I think. So I'm thinking like anti-clockwise right now. So you want to stir it clockwise. Really, Tammy? Yes, yes. Oh my God. I'd be drinking that every day. Be like, hold on, I gotta stop at the petrol station and pick me up a good can of. uh, Nothing better than waking up in the morning with a good fresh can of. Oh shit! I just can't say it. I can't say it. Oh God. Best part of waking up is a can of in your hand. Oh jeez. Oh God. Oh man. Oh man. Oh God. Oh, oh, this has made the night. Oh, this has made my night. Oh, oh, jeez. Oh God. No, jeez. Oh, somebody slapped me in the wrong side of the face. Here you go, brother. You're welcome. Oh God. Hello. Yes, ma'am. What you got? 7 Up in a big red. I got you. Yo, well, go. Yo, well. There you go, ma'am. Oh, you're welcome. You have a good one. Thank you. Oh, oh, what's happening here? Oh, I got an online order. How do I pick it up? Ah, thank you. I didn't see you. Oh, jeez. Getting fancy up in here. They're getting so fancy. Gas station. Wow. Wow. In the depth of your cup. Oh. Shire, you don't know about me. I always go full force and stir very, 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 very messily. That's what Americans do, brother. That's what Americans do. Um, oh man. Oh man. Oh, what am I gonna do here? She tipped upstairs. Oh, see, Shire, see, I would, but I ain't drunk enough for that one. I can say my mate across the pond wants to know if you dip stir. Should take you up on offer. Oh shit. Hobgoblin ale? Yes, please. I would do that. Poxy Bogart? Alright, D. I'll listen to him, brother. Oh, jeez. I love all this. I love this. Oh, nope. Doo doo doo. Yeah. Hmm. Large, large, drum. Oh, you're welcome. You have a great one, ma'am. Shire, how dare you? How dare you do that to me? Hey, Sarah, how you doing? How you doing, sis? Oh, sorry, bro. Oh, doop. Hey, that's all good, D. That's all good. Hey, I'm used to listening to like War and stuff, so all that good stuff. Do. Dip, stir. Dip, stir. People, people are looking at me crazy. They're like, what? What the hell did he just say? What the hell, Bobby? Bobby, Bobby. Let's go to the gym. Blast.
Baja Blast. Taco Bell. Yeah, how you doing, brother? Just got 2 large drinks. Oh. Thank you, brother. Maybe, maybe. Baja Blast. Blast off. Butt beer. Butt beer. Give me some butt beer. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. I would like some of your finest butt beer, ma'am. Buddy. Butt beer. Oh, jeez. Tanglefoot. You can tangle my foot any day. I don't take no as an answer for tangling my foot. My butt beer lasts for days. Oh, jeez. Oh. Dear penis. Dear penis. We used to be so close. Yeah, Carl. Oh. Now we're 6 inches apart. Nowhere to go. Dear penis. Hey, Laura, how you doing? Hash beer, really? I can dig that. Hey, Laura. Hey, Laura, how you doing, sis? It's me, sis. It's me. Right, D? Yeah. It sounds good. I tried a fireball burger last night. The thing had like 10 different chilies in it. It was amazing. Ooh, I may pick up some McDonald's. McDonald's sounds good. Wow, there's a lot of cops out tonight. That's nice. Rump and lump hammer. Lump and rump hammer. Yes, yes, Sarah. Yes, ma'am, sis. Uh, my Dorset knobs. We're gonna dip my knobs in a can of. Oh, oh, jeez. Oh, yellow Thai chilies are amazing. No. Oh, Sarah, it's great. No, no, I'm not drunk tonight, but just listening to some terminology from our fellow friends across the pond. Like an iron gauntlet in a velvet glove. It hugs you and slaps the shit out of you. Oh, that's great, Shire. Oh, anybody can have my spotted dick. It's I'll buy you all spotted dick on the house. Everybody can have a piece of my spotted dick. Oh God. Oh. Spotted dick. Buy one, get three free. Oh my God. I just said that and all the construction workers over here turned and looked at me. Oh shit. Oh God, this is great. Right, sorry. Oh shit. If anybody knows me, my spotted dick is only for 18 plus only. That means you, Shire. Oh, only for Shire. Shire, do you want me to specially wrap my spotted dick for you, sir? Get a glove free. Oh shit. Oh, Tammy. Oh god. A twonk. A proper plonker. I'm gonna create a new sex move called the proper plonker. Oh, it's throbbing, itching, and I think I urinate out the side, Carl. I think I need medical attention. Oh shit. Oh, my spotted dick is well known throughout the countryside. It's addictive and oh, it's addictive and it tastes amazing.
Silly mortal. You never had Matt Chu's spotted dick until you came down to Matt Chu's glory hole, where the spotted dick is the finest. The plebs, yes. Oh shit. Oh shit. Cock womble. Cock womble. That sounds like a fucking rooster dance. Hey, hey, you want me to take you out back and show you my cock womble? Ah. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh. Monkey donk, monkey donk, stokers. Oh shit. The total package. Get spicy chicken nuggets. Spicy. Let me get some of them spicy nuggets there, Shire. Let me, Shire. Let me dip your spicy nuggets in my barbecue sauce. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're in the right channel, Laura. You're in the right channel. This is Second Star Survival. I need this laughter tonight, sis. I took off the filter. I'm usually more mature than this, but I just needed a laugh tonight. Oh god. Oh. Anyways, let's see here. What else can we talk about? Oh, hold on. I gotta order food. Hold on. Oh. Hello, are you still doing the 2 for $5 quarter pounder? Yes. Okay, can I get the 2 for $5? No lettuce on it. I don't think it comes with lettuce, right? No, this comes with mustard, ketchup, onions, pickles, and cheese. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Let me get a do you do the basket of fries? Yeah. Yeah, let me get a basket of fries and a large unsweet tea. That'll be it. All right, thank you. Dip, stir. Hold on. I'm a very naughty boy. Shire, only behind closed curtains in your residence, sir. Yeah, you are Laura, sis. You're in my channel. Don't worry, don't worry. Because I could always go serious whenever, like I was earlier. But it's adult hour, supposedly. 5 for 2. Hi, the Yorkshire tea. Yorkshire. Right, D. Yeah, I'll look him up. I'll look him up later, brother. Oh man. So, anyways, yeah, Laura, there you go. Get in on it. Don't listen to this rascally bunch that's in chat. They'll lead you in the wrong direction. Yeah, Yorkshire tea started this whole thing. Laura. There you go, sis. There you go. Hey, Laura, you there's a guy in here called Shire. We call him Shire Ghost. We call him the wooden spoon. You can never get away from him without a few splinters in you. So he yeah, you're the ringleader, Carl. You're the ringleader, sir. Hello. All right, here you go. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. You have a good one. Ho! Thundercats! Ho! Oh, shit. Okay. Anyways, you're innocent, Tammy. Tammy, you had me almost buy you a whip. You had me almost buy you a whip um at that Army Navy surplus store, ma'am. You want me to walk around with you on a training leash around your back just so I could pull you away from tasering people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shire's the wooden spoon. He's got a little bit of grease on it, so you know, it's not as painful when he comes around. Sounds fun. Ah, oh, must have been your twin, huh, Tammy? Yeah, yeah, your twin, right, sis? Oh my God. Yeah, yeah, Laura. This is happy Matthew. This is laugh and giggle Matthew. This is not the serious doomsday end of the world type thought Matthew. Oh, Carl, Carl, Carl. Yeah, yeah. I think I'm sure, Laura. Carl.
You need to be careful around Carl, because Carl is a mad scientist creator. He creates a lot of a lot of dangerous dangerous things. 100% sure? I'm never 100% sure, Laura. I'm more like 45% sure. That's on a good day. I'm like 29 to 29.5% sure on a daily basis. Offer some Dorset knob and taser them afterward. Oh, jeez. Oh. Right, Laura? Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah. My math isn't too good after nightfall. So, so here's the thing, okay? So we have Shire. Shire is going to be our if we make a community, Shire, you are on brew and knob duty, okay? You have to make the knobs to dip into the brew, okay? Then you're also going to be the tea stirrer. Oh, be better than playing with my crayon. Tammy, I will keep you with an unlimited supply of crayons, sis. Don't worry. Carl is our interrogation specialist. Carl, we're just going to get you a meat locker, and you're going to have fun with whatever you need. I will bring you whatever you want. Laura. Oh, jeez. What the? What the? Why is there so many cops out? Shire, did you call more cops on me? I think Tammy called the cops on me. Tamil. Hello. Hi.
I'm sweet.
Yes, ma'am. And oh, could I get a lot of ketchup? Like
A lot of ketchup?
yeah, like a big handful.
Okay, at least if you ask.
Thank you. See, I'm so nice. I'm so nice. People love my niceness. They're looking for me, Carl. Thanks. Thanks. Laura, if you call them, I'll know. They want to see the dip stir. Thank you so much. Awesome. Thank you so much. Hey, you too. I think she liked me. I think she liked me. Gave me a big handful of ketchup. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Nope.
There's somebody behind me. Damn. There's like 15 cops over there at the gas station. I think they're trying to stop Godzilla. Oh. She was the okay. Then the secondary attachment to it is going to be the the Dorset knob, okay? That's going to be the torture device. Oh man. 15 cops and cop cars, because each one of those cop cars has one cop in it. I know if I go over there shining my phone over there and show y'all, they're gonna bull rush me, make me do, yoga moves that I never even thought my body could possibly do. Be like Saturday Night Live, Saturday Night Fever. Oh, did it drop? Crap. Can you hear me better now? I want them to travel on here. Okay, awesome. Sweet. Right for the energy drink. Oh god, that's great. Sorry, I'm driving on a back road, so I can't really look at chat right now. Because there be deer out here. Deer here. I don't know if he had. Okay. I love little lost little boy Shire. Shire, did you come back home, Daddy? You've been gone so long, my boy. Been gone so long. Daddy's missed you. Just say to a cop, dip stir. Oh, jeez, Shire. Shire just wants to see me, get tackled and tased multiple times. Just remember when you go for the handcuffs. Jeez. Oh yeah, Tammy. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh. Officer, Mr. Officer, you trying to tickle me? I've had better penetration in prison. Oh God. Damn right, Shire. Damn right. But Daddy missed you. Daddy loves you. My little shooting star. Oh, go there. Go and practice, son. Right, right, girl. Oh, jeez. Oh, one of them there police po, policemen is following me. Police officer, Mr. Officer, why must you follow me? You can read my bumper any day, Mr. Officer. You want me to put my brake lights on so you can see them better? Oh, jeez. So, yeah, Laura says, uh, yeah, I was going to go to Kileen today, and I was like, I had the cops called on me. They thought I was a homeless man trying to set up camp around that bridge. They made a target out of me. Like, they didn't even put handcuffs on me. They like kept me there asking me like stupid questions and everything for like 4 hours just to tell me that I can't camp around that bridge because it's a historical marker. Pretty much. Right. I'm always followed by cops for some reason. They always come up behind me. A bishop finger. I mean, like, I can offer you a Dorset knob, and I can direct you to a person that can show you how to dip, stir. Finger. Naughty. Y'all are being naughty. Y'all are being so naughty. The hell was that? It just passed by. Looked like a dead Sasquatch on the side of the road. Wonky donkeys. Oh, donkeys. I like that. Hey, says, y'all look like a pack of wonky donkeys. You're like, no, officer, I'm not making fun of you. I can't help it. You look like an ass. Oh, jeez. Oh, you know I would, Tammy. I'd do it with a smile. Give me a bottle give me a bottle of dog's bollocks. You know which one I want. I want I want the bottle of dog's bollocks from the lower shelf. I don't want that high shelf. Give me the best low shelves. Oh man. Oh man. Sounds like my bedtime. But yeah. I think they'd be worried more about what a bishop's finger is than even thinking about getting a taser gun out and be like, "Is that a legal weapon, or is that your name?" Ah, sir, don't make me get the bishop's finger out for you, and I will show you the way. I'll show you the way with the bishop's finger. Right, Tammy? Right, Carl? Oh. Oh, God. Ugh. Ugh. Pollen. Ugh. All right, family. I'm hitting that 4 hour mark. Ugh. I'll, oh, jeez. I'm going to, I'm going to call it a night. Sorry you walked into this crazy mess, Laura, sis. It'll be, it'll be different tomorrow. I promise you. Take care, Carl, brother. You have a good one. Get some sleep, brother. But I love you all, family.
Y'all take care. Thanks for the laughs. I know, right, Laura? I'm always gobsmacked by these people. That's why they're my that's why they're my close family. Love you too, Tammy sis. I love all y'all family. Y'all have a good one. I hope I made y'all smile and laugh. But oh man. Oh man. Chainsaw Carl. All right, family. Y'all take care. I love y'all. Y'all have a good night. taste of the bishop's finger. Oh. All right, family. Y'all have a great night. I love you all. Maybe I'll do another one tomorrow. But I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, family. I always remember, stay safe, stay aware, and always watch. Love y'all. Bye, fam.